signal. Hello out there in Facebook land. I think I'm looking a little dark. What do you think? Do I look dark to you? I'm just wondering. Hi, how are you out there in Facebook land? And welcome to Thought Therapy Tuesday. Why am I... Okay, I don't know why I look so dark. Maybe I am dark. Maybe I'm just looking at myself. This is Thought Therapy Tuesday. We come together every Tuesday so that we can review, get over it together. Get over it. Thought therapy for healing the hard stuff. I hope you have your copy. If you don't have your copy, that's okay. We're going to review it, but you can go get your copy. And for all of you who've been writing me, because you bought your copy on Amazon, that means you didn't get the free gifts that we have to offer through Hay House. You're going to have to go to Hay House Customer Service, and you have to have proof of purchase. So you know how Amazon will send you the little receipt thingy with the numbers on it? You're going to need those, and if you take those over to Hay House, they will give you your free gifts, okay? So, hope you have your pencil and your paper. I hope you've gone through chapter 2, because tonight we're going to talk about the 4 A's. The 4 A's are very, very important when you talk about thought therapy, okay? Thought therapy. The way we think, and what we're doing is we are treating the way we think. That's what Get Over It is all about. Treating and curing and healing how we think, okay? I'll tell you all about all the other stuff later. But this week, you know, when you break down on the side of the road, particularly you ladies, I sure hope you have AAA. You know, you got to have a cell phone and AAA. That is absolutely essential in today's world. So when you break down on the side of the road, you call AAA, and then hopefully within 45 minutes, because sometimes they'll leave you sitting out there for a while, hopefully within 45 minutes, somebody will come, and what they'll do is they'll diagnose your car, or they'll tow your car, or they'll change your tire, or they'll open the door. In other words, they get you going again. So in thought therapy, we don't have 3 A's, we have 4 A's, and I want to talk about them tonight. Awareness, acknowledgement, acceptance, and action. Write that down now if you don't have the book, or if you have the book. Awareness, acknowledgement, acceptance, and action. You have to become aware of what you think. You must have an awareness of your thoughts. You've got to start getting clear about what is moving through your mind. And we talk about awareness and Get Over It, because you can't do something about something if you're not aware of what it is. Isn't that good? You can't do something about something if you ain't aware? Okay. Acknowledgement. I always say acknowledgement is the first step towards healing. It's about owning. It's about owning what it is that you think. Then you have acceptance. Listen, we all have wild thoughts. I think, who is that? DJ Khaled and Rihanna, they just did a song, right? Wild thoughts. We all have wild thoughts sometime, but we can't allow them to take root. Okay? You have wild thoughts, but you don't want to nurse them and feed them and dress them and put your good wig on them. You just want them to go through. But whatever you find going on in your mind, and I'm going to tell you how you can discover that in a minute. However you find out what's going in your mind, you have to accept it. Understanding that as human beings, there just comes a moment when we have wild thoughts, and then action. That means you got to do something about what you know. Okay? Once you become aware, you are now responsible. Write that down. Once you become aware, you are now responsible. I wish some of our political and elected leaders would understand that. Maybe we'd have a little better stuff going on, but we're not going to have that conversation tonight. We're talking about Get Over It. Okay? Awareness. How do you become aware of what you're thinking? Well, if you really want to know what you're thinking, look at your life. Every single situation in your life. Your finances, your health, your relationships, your work, your job, the shape of your body, whether or not you got corns on your toes. It is all a function of how you think, because remember, everything begins with a thought, and every thought has energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. It can be transformed, but it cannot be destroyed. So once you have a thought, I'm ugly, I'm too fat, I'm too old, they hate me, they left me, why don't they be the whatever it is, that's, the wild thoughts, wild thoughts that go through your mind. That's energy. And it will show up because every thought knows its owner. So you can't have a thought and think you're just going to send it out to somebody or send it somewhere. It is eventually going to come back home to you. I don't care what it is. So we want to start to become aware of what we're thinking. Last year, when we did Awakening 1 Million, I encouraged everybody to keep a thought journal. Keep a thought journal. And when you have upsetting thoughts, and when you have happy thoughts, and when you have sad thoughts or depressing, just write it down. Write it down. Or when you have repetitive thoughts. You know how you just have repetitive? The other day, I found myself singing this song over and over and over. I don't know why I was singing that song, and it had just taken up residence in my mind. But it was a good song. It was Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. Uptown funk you up. I said, uptown funk you up, So at least it was a happy song. I just don't know why it was in my mind. So I have to go back and look at that. So you want to become aware of what you're thinking. It's also why meditation is very important, so that you dump your mind. There's a meditation that I do sometimes where I just kind of visualize, where I open the top of my head and I have a vacuum cleaner, or like what they call it, a dirt devil vat, and I just suck the air out of my brain so that I can just clear my brain out, because you know how many telephone poles you passed in your life. If you read about Miss Claudacious putting it in, that's how you say her name, Claudacious putting it in, okay? But we call her Lordy Miss Claudy. If you read about her, you understand that every thought you ever had goes into a file. You pass 9,862 telephone poles. They're in a file. You said to yourself 55 times, you're too stupid. It's in a file. Somebody said to you, I hate you. It's in a file. Remember, Miss Claudy is keeping files, okay? So no thought goes away. So you want to start to become aware of what you're thinking. And the way you do that, keep a journal. That's number one. Look at the conditions in your life. Why do you keep marrying the same person and being in a relationship with the same person? Wild thoughts. That's what it is. You got wild thoughts, okay? And they're there, and you're going to keep attracting the same person. So you want to become aware. Then you want to acknowledge the thought. Oh, my God, I'm singing Bruno Mars' song. What in the world is that? Don't just let the thoughts take up residence in your mind and you don't understand why they're there. Would you just let some stranger come sit on your sofa, sit at your table, crawl up in your bed? No. When you find yourself having repetitive thoughts, you got to ask yourself, okay, what is that about? I think I'm thinking about Uptown Funk because Bruno is just so cute and I'm old. I need to entertain myself in a variety of ways. I don't know why I was thinking that song. Anyway, you want to start acknowledging, wow, that's in my mind. Don't say to yourself, I shouldn't think that, or that doesn't matter. No, if you find yourself in a repetitive thought, write it down, and then we'll investigate it later on. That's what thought therapy is all about. We're going to investigate those things, okay? Then, once you become aware and you acknowledge it, then you have to think this. You have to accept it. You have to accept, yeah, I am old as hell thinking about Bruno Mars. Or whatever it is. Wow, I keep thinking that I can't afford it. Wow, I keep thinking I don't want to be alone. Let me tell you something about don't, can't, won't. The universe does not register negatives. Can't, no, don't, won't. What the universe hears is, I can be alone. Or when you're thinking, I don't want to, what the universe hears is, I want to, okay? I don't want to get hurt again. I want to get hurt again. I don't want to be broke. I want to be broke. I don't want to be alone. I want to be alone, because the universe does not register negatives. And when I say the universe, I mean the big mind, the big energy, the big brain that we all live in. So once you become aware and acknowledge your thought, accept it. While I'm thinking this, and look at my life. I'm still alone. I'm still broke. I still hate my job. My father still won't acknowledge me. My ex isn't coming back. Look at the conditions in your life and you'll be able to tell what you're thinking. Now, once you become aware, once you acknowledge, once you accept, yeah, I am thinking that, okay? I am thinking that. Now, notice I said thinking it. We'll talk later on in a few more chapters about the feelings attached to the thought, because that's where it really gets ugly, when you got a feeling attached to the thought. We have to work on that. That's why we have Get Over It thought therapy, okay? So, once you become aware, once you acknowledge, once you accept, now you got to take action. Now, until we get into the mechanics of thought therapy, here's what I want you to do. When you recognize that you're having a repetitive thought, or you catch yourself having a negative thought, or you find that you're thinking something that you really don't want in your life, cancel it. Remember, there's always energy. As soon as you catch it, you say cancel, cancel. Cancel the thought, cancel the energy. Cancel, cancel, and if you speak it, cancel 3 times. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Thought, energy, word, okay? That's an action that you can take. Don't just sit around and let the things grow roots and fester in your life. When you catch a negative thought, do something about it right away, all right? Cancel, cancel. That's another thing you do. The other thing you can do is write it down so that you can investigate it later on. Write it down. Write the thought down. Wow, why am I still thinking this? Look at this in my life. Write it down so you can investigate it later on. And we'll talk about, probably around chapter 4 or 5, how you investigate it. The other thing that you can do, and I do this all of the time, pray right in the moment. We got lots of prayers in here, but I'm going to give you one that works for me all the time. Holy Spirit, heal me of that thought right here and right now. Right now. Just give it over to the Holy Spirit. Universal mind, Blessed Father, Holy Mother, whatever it is for you. You do your thing, I do my thing. I say, Holy Spirit, heal me of that thought right now. Heal me of that thought. Because, again, energy can't be destroyed, but it can be transformed. When you offer it over to the Holy Spirit, it's canceled out. Ow! Cancel that thing out. Right. I can heal me of it. See, when we talk about healing, we talk about to make whole. That means I don't ever want to have it again. All right? Heal me of it. Sometimes I say, Holy Spirit, I ask for and open myself to receive and give myself permission. Okay? Ask for what you ask for, you get. Open myself to receive, because sometimes we have thoughts going on in our mind that are so familiar, we want to hang on to them. So I'm open to receive something different. Ask for, open myself to receive, and give myself permission. We're going to talk about later on, because so very often we are so loyal to our history, to our family patterns, to everything that's going on, that we won't give ourselves permission to heal, to have a new thought, to do something better. So I say, Holy Spirit, I now ask for, open myself to receive, and give myself permission to be healed of that thought, whatever it is, particularly things that frighten you, okay? That's a good thought if you've got fears, like I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, or I'll never have enough money, or I'll never get out of this situation. Give that to the Holy Spirit or cancel it out immediately, all right? That's chapter 2. That's the review. Go back and read it. Take notes. Are you underlining in your book? You got a thingy, what to call it, a highlighter. You need a highlighter so you can underline in your book, all right? And don't you love the little ribbon? I just love the little ribbon so I don't lose my place, all right? That's chapter 2, the 4 A's. When your thoughts are breaking down, you need 4 A's: awareness, acknowledgement, acceptance, and action. All right, let me do all my announcements. I said earlier on, for those of you who didn't purchase your book at Hay House and you want the free gifts, which are the 2 prayers and the master class where I go through the entire process, you got to go to Hay House customer service. There is a email address, but I don't have it. I don't know where it is. They didn't give it to me because I got my book. Okay, but if you go to Hay House customer service with your proof of purchase, so if you bought it from Amazon or on your Kindle and they send you the little thing you bought it and here's your receipt and we love you, come back to Amazon. Don't you just love Amazon? That's my husband. I call him Mr. Amazon. Mr. Amazon. I love him because we spend many nights together, me and him. That's another conversation for another time. But take your proof of purchase to Hay House customer service and they'll help you, okay? If you didn't get the free gifts. Let me give a shout out to all my AKA sorors. All my AKA sorors and my Delta sisters, thank you so much. Y'all are always so loving and supportive to me. I hope when I come to your city that you're going to show up and show out, okay? All my sorors out there. Now, I can't wear pink and green every night, okay? I just can't. And I can't wear red and white. See, tonight, I had on pink last week for the AKAs. I got on red this week for the Deltas. But when I come to your city, I want to see you. I want you to come out, show up, and show out, because I know you're doing good work in the community. And if you learn thought therapy, you can teach it to the young people that you're working with, because I know a lot of my sorors are mentors, okay? Men, where are my men? Spirit of a Man. I only do it once a year. I'm not going to tell you again. March 9th to March 11th in Bethesda, Maryland. Don't wait till the last minute. You're going to be in trouble, all right? Spirit of a Man, March 9th to March 11th, Bethesda, Maryland. No, I'm not coming to you. You have to come to me. If you want more information, go to www.innervisions with an S, worldwide.com. What about the Black Panther? Have you seen the Black Panther? Ow! You got to see Black Panther. That's all I'm going to say, okay? It's as good as Girls Trip. See, Girls Trip was good because I was in it. But you got to go see Black Panther, okay? Go see that. What else do I want you to know? 14 cities coming on tour for the first time in 18 years. 14 cities. Go to Iyanla VanzantLive.com. Let me say, all you last-minute people, you ain't going to get no ticket, okay? Let me tell you that right now. All 14 cities are up. I can't come everywhere, but I'm coming to 14 cities. Go to IyanlaVanzantLive.com. IyanlaVanzantLive.com. And look and see if your city is there. And if your city is there, on the next payday, because y'all get paid on the 1st and the 15th. I know that. Okay? Go get your ticket. Don't wait till the last minute. I'm telling you right now. And I don't know what's happening up there in Boston, but y'all better get your tickets, all right? Black Panther and Fix My Life premieres Saturday, March 3rd on OWN. Fix My Life, we got all about the family this season, all about the family. And for all you people that keep writing me, say I only do famous people, that is absolutely not true. But let me tell you why I do public people. I do public people because somehow people think that if you're rich or famous or you get your name out there, that everything in your life is going to be okay. And what I want people to know is that nobody is immune. We're all the same. And if I do public people, you'll watch. Because if I just do, Jehuba Smith from, Akron, Ohio, you might not watch. But you'll come and see what the famous people are doing, because for some reason or another, we think they're different than we are. They're people. But this season on Fix My Life, we've got Memphis, we've got Hazel E., we've got Trina and Gabe Braxton. Well, it's Trina Braxton and it's Gabe. His name is not Braxton. Gabe has a whole personality all to himself, which you're going to see on Fix My Life. So we have them, and we've got an incredible family. Oh, my God, an incredible family of 5 boys who grew, I'm not going to tell you, March 3rd, 9 p.m. on OWN, okay? So you make sure you want to set your DVR. All right? Get over it. Thank you for coming to Thought Therapy Tuesdays. I'm going to see you next Tuesday at 7:30 right here. We're going to go over Chapter 3, A Troubled Mind. A Troubled Mind. That's next week. Can I tell you how weird it is to read a book that you wrote? I'm reading this. I said, well, where did that come from? I don't remember writing that, but I did write it. Wrote it all, and I hope you're reading it. Thank you. And just in case nobody's told you that they love you today, I love you today. Mwah. Bye-bye. Have a nice night. And don't forget to watch the Have and the Have-Nots.